Yo, what's up? T Money up in the Heezy. Sunday night, just chilling. Been a long weekend. I traveled a little bit yesterday afternoon. I got another tattoo, so I've been bad lately. Everybody's so mad at me because I've been getting so much ink done in such a short period of time, and my family is just not supportive of it at all. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I'm just tired. It's been a really long weekend that went by really quick. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just really haven't had time to do anything because it's been so hectic traveling and it just went by really fast. So, not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow at all. It's going to suck. But yeah, I guess the reason why I'm making this little video is just to shoot the shit and I just want to clarify. I mean, I know I've done this in the past and it doesn't seem to really mean anything or matter to anyone. Those of you out there who may not like my channel or whatever, but I felt the need to clarify again because like when I did the video Friday night or Saturday night, I think it was Friday night. I kind of felt like I took things a little bit too far with, as I do a lot of times with like the senseless cursing, I guess, and also maybe like I don't know, the whole suck my dick, that sort of thing. And I just kind of have been thinking about it quite a bit, to be honest. Even after, since I did that, and then tonight, like somebody made a comment saying I'm like the worst and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make this video because I felt like it was necessary to apologize for being a jackass sometimes, I guess, to you guys. And those of you who support me and watch my channel and like me know that I'm obviously just, you know, just having fun or at least trying to. And I don't mean any harm or anything, but I guess I'm just a little concerned about how people are perceiving me. And like I said, I know I mentioned this before, but like I don't have like any enemies in the real world. I'm like very down to earth, friendly, non-confrontational. I love my friends. I love my family. I will do anything for them, or you if you're involved in my life in that sort of way. So I just am kind of having this. I'm getting a little frustrated, I guess, with how I'm being perceived through my videos, and I understand that it's all a lot of that is just I'm bringing it on myself with my attitude and how I may appear to be like some dude that spends a bunch of money living at home, and like I just I don't know. I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that and just say that I work for my family business, director of operations. I work really hard. Uh, it's not all like peach and cream or whatever you call it, whatever the thing is. It's um, like we have been struggling for real for a long time. Um, and I'm not going to get into details about that, but just like trying to get the company back on its feet financially. And obviously, I'm not being as responsible as I should be if you look at it in terms of what I choose to spend my money on and stuff like that. But that it doesn't really affect. It does affect things, but it doesn't affect the company directly. But um, I just want to say, like, I work really hard for my money, and I don't just like nothing I get is just like handed to me at all by any means. So I am living at home right now, but that doesn't mean that I don't give my folks like $200 a week, at least, between bills that I've racked up previously, college education, college loans. Um, I mean, and I do like I make payments for my own loans, but a lot of it is just like paying them weekly for a culmination of things, living expenses mostly, and some debt that I have with them. So it's not all just like fun and games, like oh I'm just this jerk who makes a ton of money and says fuck you to people and has a bunch of shit. It's really not like I guess as good as it seems, if that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I work really hard for my money. Um, I don't spend things. I'm not as like financially responsible as I should be, and that's my own issue. Like that may be a real reason why I don't have my own place right now. It's because the money that I do make, I do choose to spend kind of carelessly on shit. But I just want y'all to know that like growing up and historically, I've always been a very decent person, and I'm not like trying to like say, oh, I'm like an amazing person, but I just like I don't like conflict. I'm caring. I'm compassionate. I love people. I love communicating. I have a communication degree in college, so I'm just kind of a little concerned about how my behavior on camera, how people are misperceiving my behavior on camera and thinking that I'm some like pompous jerk who's super rich and spoiled and has everything and is just an asshole, because that's really not who I am and what I'm about by any means, at all. Like, I don't know. I guess for me, like going forward in the new year and stuff like that, I am going to be a little bit more conscious about my how I behave on camera and the aura that I bring. I mean, if I curse and that's what I do. That like I can't help that. Sometimes I just get hyped up and that's how I talk. I'm not doing this to be all self conscious and because if I didn't swear and say like, oh, this and that is fucking awesome or whatever, like it just wouldn't be me if I didn't do the or say those things. So that's not gonna stop. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop like basically acting the way I act for any person or individual, like individually, because it's just not going to happen. I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing this um, for what do you call it? Monetization or something. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this out of the simple fact that I love movies, I love collecting, and I love sharing the knowledge and going over things and learning things at the same time from people that I watch and stuff. So I'm not going to change on that level for anyone. Maybe just to maybe be a little bit less or a little bit more, I guess, um, cautious of carelessly swearing and sort of things like that. Maybe I will do that. But like, when I'm like saying stuff about the haters and stuff, I'm just honestly, I don't want to say it's my own insecurity, but it's just like I really don't understand. And to this day, it blows my mind how many people like dislike me. It's like it's just crazy to me because like I said, in the real world I don't have enemies. I don't like confrontation. I don't rub people the wrong way. I'm very caring and um concerned with like positivity, I guess, like making things relationships, positive, healthy relationships with people. I am a people pleaser. Sometimes that gets me into trouble because I don't want to get into the all those details. It doesn't matter, but like I don't know. I just felt like I needed to talk and get some shit off my chest because I guess Friday night, like I'll be the first to admit that I was got a little carried away with the wild and craziness, and usually I would either like probably can that intro, but because I don't edit, I just kind of rolled with it. And I know a lot of you guys appreciate kind of the one take realness that I bring, but I also do want to acknowledge and be at least I at least want to acknowledge the way that people may perceive that kind of behavior. But it's just like, the culmination of just like all this hate watching and like over and over and over again, people just expending negative energy on my channel. It just, sometimes it does get a little bit like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? If you don't enjoy watching my shit, then get fucked and go watch somebody else. Like, why come back? That whole thing I'm kind of hung up on, and I know a bunch of my friends have told me, like, stop. You don't need to focus on that. Focus on you. And I really do. Like, I try really hard to just focus on me and what I'm doing because ultimately it doesn't matter what some dude sitting at home thinks about me, I guess, unless you're like really a friend of mine or we have some sort of relationship outside of YouTube. But I guess, it's my natural instinct and character flaws that I'm compassionate, caring, and concerned with others and what other people think of me and stuff. But I just want you guys to know first and foremost that I'm joking a lot of the time. The whole like, yo, what up? It's T Money thing. Like, I know some people might think, oh, look at this dude. He thinks he's ghetto and he thinks he's this and that. And it's just, I'm just having fun, harmless fun. If you don't like it and you don't honestly like my personality, then don't watch my channel. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't, you know, because I'm not going to say sorry when I say fuck you if you continuously like harass me in that sense, even by like coming every single to every video and expending that negative thumbs down energy. I don't need it. I have enough. I know. I realize this is probably fuel for the hatred and the trolling. But I just have enough real shit on a daily basis. A lot of it has to do with work and stuff that actually means something and matters. And so when I come to do my videos on YouTube, it really is supposed to be like a good time for me. It's a time for me to kind of relax, enjoy myself, and reap the benefits of all my hard work and just cut loose and, go over some new awesome releases and shit. So I can't say I'm sorry that I work hard. I spend the money, a lot of the good money that I make on movie buying and stuff like that. Now, there are creative criticisms that I'm aware of, like maybe you should watch more of the movies before you go over them. Maybe you shouldn't do so many unboxings. Maybe you shouldn't buy so many things without being so careless. But those are all my issues and shit that I need to work on for me. But I don't need to be like reminded by a negative thumbs down every single day that like I have issues that I need to work out. So obviously have issues just like everybody else. So I don't know, but I just needed to get this off my chest. I know most of you guys are really awesome and are with me. We're on the same page per se. Like, uh, so I need to just stop obsessing over what some jerk thinks. Maybe I'm a jerk, but I'm really not a jerk, guys. And I just want you to know that, like, if anybody ever needs anything or needs somebody to talk to or has an issue, something they need to get worked out, I'm the first person like you can come to. Just know that. Like, I just want to keep things friendly and to learn from each other and kind of just like keep things positive. So I do apologize. I admit sometimes I get baked and I get guilty of just kind of like being a jerk, saying random things that I probably shouldn't say. But again, this is me just apologizing and acknowledging that I'm human, just like everybody else. If you don't like me, and you don't like the fact that I buy a lot of movies and maybe I don't watch nearly enough of them before I go over them, or if you don't like how I act on camera and say, I mean, I'm not really acting, but I'm not like in real life, yo, what up? Like the whole like, what's poppin'? I do actually. I say what's poppin' to everybody. It's just one of the things I say. But I'm just saying, if you don't like my style, then don't watch my channel. It's that simple. I think that's fair because if I'm annoying you and then you're in turn telling me that you hate me and I'm the worst, I don't need that shit, because I'm sensitive and like honestly, I just don't need that shit. So I'm just asking you guys to fuck off if you don't like me, or not even fuck off. I know that's like the worst thing to say, but just like don't watch my channel or keep dumbing me down. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I know exactly what I'm doing is going to have a negative impact on what I actually want from this. But I think aside from that, like first and foremost, I just want you guys to know that, and I guess I don't need to explain anything because I think most of you do know. Those of you who actually like my channel and we communicate, we do trades, we talk movies, we talk life, whatever. It's all good. Like you do know who I am and that, at least I think I'm a good person. I try to be a good person and share and just be positive. So it's there. I just wanted to, I guess, acknowledge that like Friday night was an example of how I even can get out of line and just say stupid shit that I don't really like. Even though I'm having fun and I reflect on it multiple times, like I hope you guys know that I'm joking because I am. I still think that persona rubs people the wrong way and it kind of actually like feeds into this already built hatred uh or negative opinion that somebody has on me. So I kind of need to just like I guess tone it down a few notches, and that's what I'm gonna do. In terms of that, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna change who I am for anyone. I promise you that. I promise myself that. But there was a comment that was made tonight, and it just got me thinking, like, okay, like, and then I noticed that the dude who commented is like friends with mutual friends with people that I like and support. So it's like, okay, what am I doing that's so different from all of these other guys that I love and talk to on a regular basis? Aside from if you can't get over the fact that I choose to spend the money that I earn on buying a massive movie collection, and if you can't get over the fact that yes, right now I'm temporarily living at home, then you're not worth even acknowledging or being in my life anyway. But if we can kind of move past those things and kind of just like talk on like a real level, like constructive criticism and like, like I understand, people have enemies. It's life. Not everybody's going to like me. I'm not going to like everybody else. I should probably tone down like the jabs that I make at other people at certain times, but I mean, yeah, it's not fair for me to, I guess, make fun of another YouTuber and then expect other people like not tolerate others who make fun of me. I guess it's just kind of like what I can't, that I would be naive and kind of ignorant to think that like that would be fair. So that's not what I'm saying at all. But like um I don't know. I rambled on too much, I think. 16 minutes of me just talking in my bed. But I just want to let you guys know that I love you. And I'm sorry if some people just don't like me or whatever at all, and that's fine. But just don't watch my channel, I guess. Or if you want to keep thumbing me down, that's fine too. YouTube likes it, so we'll do it for them. But like I'm just saying, I'm here to be positive, bring positive energy, be excited. And I think some of that excitement that I show sometimes is kind of like misinterpreted by people as me being like pompous and like rich boy and like wannabe gangster and shit. And I'm just so far past being stereotyped like that. So that kind of like when somebody says, "Oh, look at this dude who lives in his mom's basement and acts like a gangster," like I'm so in life, like I'm so past all that. I guess you could say like I just, it's not what I'm focusing on. So it's kind of sucks to have to like be forced to witness that when all I'm trying to do here is have a good time, you know, expend my time away from or spend my time away from work doing what I see as positive things, movie collecting, movie talking, and that sort of thing. It's supposed to be a positive hobby, an outlet, an escape, a way for me to get out of the daily grind and into my passion, and that is movie collecting and movie watching, horror movies specifically, and all sorts of cool stuff. So that's all I'm trying to say. Let's bring the positive energy going forward. I apologize, honestly, if I offended anybody or if anybody got the wrong impression or interpretation of me. It is what it is. Like I said, like you can't please everybody. If people are gonna not like you, you're gonna have enemies. That's fine. But I just want those of you who actually genuinely care and maybe misinterpret them, because there's some YouTubers out there that like I've never, like Aaron Pin, for example. Dude has never once commented on a single one of my videos, which is whatever. I've reached out to him a few times. I think he may have responded or something, and I'm not calling him out, but like I'm genuinely concerned with a person like him, how he may or may not be interpreting me, or I guess I can't really be concerned with that. But there's people that I care about that I know are good people that I myself am kind of concerned with how they may be misperceiving me, if that makes sense. But I didn't mean to just like throw out his name, but that's a valid, There's a lot of guys out there that have never contacted me. And then there's a lot of guys that have, and we're great friends and we're cool. So I just want to be cool with everybody. I want to be on the same page with everybody as much as I possibly can. And I don't want to be that jerk that people think, oh, this dude knows nothing about movies and he just buys, because I love movies and I do, I'm not like Professor Pen or whatever, like, but I just don't want to be perceived as that jerk who like spends a bunch of money and talks a bunch of shit, because I feel like a lot of people feel that way about me. And even though I do talk a bunch of shit, the only reason why I'm talking shit is because I'm like genuinely oh, I don't know. I'm going to get myself in trouble. I don't know. I've gone on long enough, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sorry for this rant. I apologize if I offended anybody. I just want to let you guys know that I care a lot about this community, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody. It's all fun, and I'm just having fun. And I should probably, be a little bit more, um, what's the word? In tune with how I may be, the things that I say, my actions, and that sort of thing, and how people may perceive them, because it's all real shit. I mean, so it is what it is. Thanks for listening. As always, guys, I love you. I'm at 540 already, almost 539 or something. So I've been getting a lot of subs increasing lately, which is really, really cool. That's awesome. So keep that going. The 500 subscriber contest is coming up soon. I don't know. I forget the date on that, but I'll have to check. And I'll see you guys soon this week. I'll have a big update coming with some more goodness. So, love you guys. Talk to you later. Thanks. Peace.